Hello fellow cravers, it's me GD here, and it's June, which usually means it's a drought of gaming, thanks to E3 and other gaming conventions and expos that are happening this year. Well, it's not a bad thing. It means that we get to play the old games that we've put on our back burner for a while, but doesn't mean that there isn't a couple little shiny gems in that shallow pool of gaming for June. So here we are with our 5 most anticipated games coming out for this month. Enjoy. Way back in 2006, a small indie developer studio known as Evolution Studios teamed up with Sony Computer Entertainment to bring us one of the most unique racing experiences at that time for the PlayStation 3. Known as MotorStorm, the further you got into the race, the more destroyed the world got around you. Unfortunately, 2012 was the last time we heard of MotorStorm on the PlayStation 3, and what happened to Evolution Studios? Well, they ended up making Drive Club, and we know how successful that game got. Well, after the studio ended up getting shut down in 2016, lucky for us, Codemasters came and saved the day by hiring the staff of Evolution Studios, as they started work on a new arcade-style car combat game known as Onrush, where it will give players the chance to drive cars, motorcycles and off-road vehicles across large levels over hilly terrain. The game will feature a boost mechanic that players can use to increase their vehicle's speed, and players will earn the boost by performing stunts and slamming rival combatants to take them out. The game will be available on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One on the 5th of June, and it will be available on PC. Unfortunately, we haven't been given a date yet when that will be available. Have you ever wanted to run your own dinosaur theme park? Of course you have. Who doesn't want to run a dinosaur theme park? Well, on June the 12th you'll get that opportunity as Jurassic World Evolution digitally comes out on the Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PC on June the 12th. Being developed by Frontier Development, who brought us games like Roller Coaster Tycoon, Planet Coaster and Elite Dangerous, your ultimate goal is to develop a 5-star theme park over the 5 islands known in the Jurassic World series. And also, just to make things a little bit sweeter, of course, you will be assisted by Dr. Ian Malcolm, who is, of course, Jeff Goldblum. Yes, he's going to be assisting you throughout the whole game. The only way this game could be any better is, I don't know, we get Chris Pratt and everyone else in this game, which you never know, because there is also plans and rumours that when Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom comes out on July the 3rd, there will be a free game update based on the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom movie. So we'll see how that goes. Just saying, it's rumours, but who cares? You got Jeff bloody Goldblum. Like I said, this game's coming out June the 12th on the Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PC as digital copies, with a physical copy for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One coming out on July the 3rd as well. Jeff Goldblum!
An all-star roster of Mario series favorites is ready to rally in full-blown tennis battles, using their most tactical, tricked-out shots ever. Mario Tennis Aces.
Here in the UK, we have a bunch of sports events happening in June. We've got the World Cup, of course, happening on the 14th of June in Russia. We've got, in tennis, of course, we've got the French Open, which is happening now. And, of course, Wimbledon, that is happening in a couple of weeks' time. Let's get ready with some strawberries and cream there. Talking about tennis, though, there is going to be a new sports game coming on the Nintendo Switch, known as Mario Tennis Aces. Yes, it's the newest game in the Mario Tennis series, and just like the rest of the series, we're going to be bringing some wacky new mechanics that are going to be happening in the game. And of course, you're going to have your usual Mario cast there, like Mario, Yoshi, Luigi, Peach and Daisy, with some new characters coming along the ride, of course, with Chain Chomp, Boo and Spike, who seems to be popping up everywhere lately in these games. Now, if you're not 100% sure about this and you do own a Switch, if you're watching this now on the 1st of June, there is a online tournament happening on the Switch at the moment up until the 3rd of June. So have a go of it, download it and see what you guys think of the game as well. The game comes out on the 22nd of June, exclusive to...
Now they're gone. We stand upon the precipice. What prevails in the end, I wonder? The desire for blood, or to be of service to man? Seasons don't fear the reaper, nor do the wind, the sun, or the rain.
So let's have a look at something a little bit darker. We've looked at tennis, we've looked at racing, we've looked at dinosaur theme parks. Why not go down vampire route? Yes, Vampire is a new action role-playing video game coming out on the Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and Windows PC on June the 5th. Being developed by Don't Nod Entertainment, the same people who brought us Remember Me and a niche episodic game known as, I don't know, Life is Strange? I know. Yeah, the game will be set in 1918's London, where you will be taking the role of Jonathan Reed, a doctor who has been turned into a vampire, who has to come to terms with his undead condition as he's torn between his Hippocratic Oath and his newfound bloodthirsty nature. Now, the big thing about this game is, apart from some boss battles, which is mandatory, most of the combat can be avoided and the player is under no obligation to kill to finish the game. Dialogue options can be used for hunting prey to feed on, which replenishes strength and levels up the lead character. Weapons and supernatural abilities are employed while combating enemies, and of course, like I said, it's going to be set in London as a semi-open world where it comprises of 4 districts which can all be destroyed based on the player's actions. So like I said, this game is going to be coming out on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC on June the 5th. Let's get our vamp on.
Yeah! That's it! Ruby! Bye! I'm done holding back! It ends now! Into the fray! Here to help! Yahoo!
You know what this list needs? We need a little bit of action, a little bit of fighting, some 2-on-2 action here. So let's include BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, coming out on the PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch and PC. It will be available in Europe on June the 22nd, North America on June the 5th, and it should be available in Japan now when it came out May the 31st. So, you may be asking, what is BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle? Simple, really. Series. Of course, BlazBlue being one of them. Persona 4 Arena, which includes the Persona 4 cast. Under Night in Birth, I've never heard of that series myself, but I'm definitely interested after seeing some of the characters in this game. And one thing I'm really excited for, Ruby will also be included in this. So you'll be getting Ruby Rose and Weiss from the beginning, with Blake Belladonna and Yang Xiaolong coming in as free DLC later down the line. So the game itself will include 20 base game characters, with 2 free characters that we mentioned, and 18 additional characters coming as DLC later down the line. So hopefully we'll see more Ruby down there as well. So the system itself will be featured as a 2v2 battle system with tagging similar to those of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Tekken Tag Tournament 2. It will have single player with a story, sort of story like any fighting game does, and multiplayer, but one thing I am definitely loving is the interaction between the 2 characters. So if you are a fan of any of these 4 series, BlazBlue, Persona 4, Under Night in Birth, or even Ruby, then this is definitely something you definitely need to pick up. I'm definitely going to be picking it up because I'm a huge fan of Ruby and BlazBlue as well, so we'll see how it goes. So like I said, June 22nd on the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4 and PC for us here in Europe. June the 5th for North America, and it should be available in Japan now.
Wow! Oh, your weapon looks so cool! Can I take a look at it?
Do that later! Just get away!
So there you have it, that is the 5 games we're excited for this month. Please understand that this list was made on the 31st of May, so there may have been some delays to any of these 5 games. So any changes, of course, this was accurate at the time of recording. Now, if you enjoyed anything that you saw here, you can either click one of these 2 videos down on the left hand side, or you can subscribe to us or leave us a comment. Tell us what game you guys are looking forward to this month. And of course, click the notification bell and please like our videos. It makes us know that you enjoy this. So I'm going now, getting ready for E3, I guess. Until next time, thank you, and goodbye, everybody. See ya. I'm gonna go play some BlazBlue.